Hey guys, name's Fen, playing some Heartcliff Islands. I seem to have left off not fully in the dark. My skills are slipping away. Hey guys, name's Fen, singing in a Let's Play. I love, we have love, we do love, so therefore, Romeo and Juliet, is in fact relevant, in today's world. Right, perhaps not, right, okay, just shut me down as usual, right, just, okay, I'm a substitute teacher, okay, oh, your shoulder is uneven there, sir, I can relate. Now, there's a room over here, it's incredible. I will give you a sneak peek of this room. There's my keychain. It's 1 or something. And here is another room. It's crazy. It's the armory. But, can't get in. So, I will now leave this room. And, fortunately, I have my compass still, you know? Dude gave me the compass as a gameplay tool and wasn't all like, oh, it's an item. Because, oh, wait a minute, I'm not going here, am I? No. Which I agree with, and because I agree with it, I will call it objectively good game design. And just be great. Stop talking out there, only I may talk. Yeah, gonna quickly go in here. This is the guard captain. It's not his office, I'm literally inside the guard captain. In his stomach, not in the other way. It was weird. The other day I was using the word love, I know, because that's too much information there. And somebody interpreted it as me meaning, oh, sexual innuendo. Which I find kind of sad, that the word love now always just means meaningless sex, or meaningful sex, but meaningless sex too. Like, I'm just trying to say the word love in its proper context, and people are like, oh, innuendo. That's not related to anything, and I think I'll stop that phrase right now and read this book. It says, she says she loves my dorky side. It turns her on, she says. My dorky side? I don't have a dorky side. I'm the captain of the guards. By the way, this mission has amazing writing, just so you know. I have to replace Derek. I told him not to swim beyond the outermost cliffs or he'd be caught by the undercurrents. But he just laughed and now he's missing. He must have been sucked down and eaten by sharks or whatever is out there in the depths. I kinda miss the bastard. Jim can complain all he wants, but he still can't sleep at his post. No one noticing is not an excuse. I know my men are getting lonely out here, but them harassing the female staff can't be tolerated. I'll have to think of something before the situation escalates. The night shift just ended, but it's still darkest, deepest night. It can't be natural. Or good for gameplay, Oberon. The self-portrait she sent me has been stolen, and I can't investigate it without risking the truth getting out. She? Oh, she, okay, yeah. It's kind of funny, though. It must have been a maw of a rat to pull that off. That self-important Will character hassled me again about getting a key to my safe. But why, for Taft's sake, would I give him such? If he keeps bothering me with these idiotic requests, I will have to let him go. Her husband found out about her little adventure. Not good. The warden might not like me messing around with his customers' wives. We have bigger fish to fry at the moment, though, so I should be safe for a while. Kier asked for an extra shift again and said the armory could need someone watching it. I need my men well rested, especially in times like these, but I couldn't deny him the extra pay with him having 2 kids and a third coming. I wouldn't be surprised if Jim had a hand in all this. He was pretty pissed for a while after his transfer, but now he gloats every time I see him. One more thing and he's gone. At least the lady was kind enough to shut her clapper about the details, so we'll just have to stop meeting when she's here and it'll blow over. You win some, you lose some. Jack was seen running around in the prison stabbing people with a sausage. I had to send him away for a while. The warden's wife has been eyeing me lately, but I'm not going to go there. They may be right calling me fearless, but I'm not an idiot. I just have to let her down easy if it comes to that. Having her on my side is favorable. I think she'll soon find some other toy, though. The filthy rich usually do. I got a late note from the kitchen maid saying she has information about the severed hand we found on one of the prisoners. A hand of glory? What kind of hocus-pocus is that now? We can't go around painting all doors with that goo she described. So there's that door with the red streak on it, which might have to do with the hand of glory. Now, the thing about this room is that there is this safe. Also, there's this note in the trash. Being the best guard around, I think I should get a key to your safe in case something happens to you. Well, yeah, so like, how do you open the safe? Do you press the alarm button? No, that's the alarm. And then you wait for it to load. oh man! So like, how do you open the safe? It's like, not even freaking probable. And this code hook doesn't even do it. And the thing is, there's this way to open it here, which I feel is kind of slightly unfair. And that's because, well, on the forum, there was a post saying, well, you know, you got to go up to this sleeping captain and quote-unquote whisper in his ear. And I'm like, what does that mean? And you gotta go up close and like, when there's a guy sleeping on bed, you normally don't jump on at least I don't, because sometimes they wake up when you get close to them. At least I think so. So I didn't jump on this bed, and I was looking all around the bed, like clicking all around, couldn't find anything. And what you have to do is lean and hit this ball on top of the bed, which doesn't look like a switch. Honestly, it looks like just part of the bed model. Like, you never ever ever see it. I mean, yes, technically it's obvious if you know, but even if it was just within frobbing distance right here, instead of having to lean in, even if I could frob it there, it would be much better. But as it is, it's already kind of dickish that it doesn't even look like a switch, and you wouldn't even think to go near this guy because it's dangerous. And it doesn't stand out. And just having to lean in, kind of the last straw that makes it kind of dickish to me, but hey. I just think that it's not really fair to expect anybody to know that that's there at all, but hey, whatever. Okay, there's two keys for some reason. There's the armory and there's the ventilation master key. One of the vents is unlocked and I never knew it before. Okay. The warden told me to reseal the caves we found behind the hammer statue on the other island. My men were muttering about nothing ever happening around here. I can't blame them really, but I told them what my father always used to say. Don't taff around in foul-smelling catacombs. It's not worth it. I left out the unless you're me thing he always used to add when drunk. Anyway, we sealed it up and everything went back to normal after that. I've gotten weird reports from the prison guards a while now. One about a prisoner getting himself killed. It's not exactly clear what happened, but my men said they heard the singing of angels, and then the prisoner in cell 152 exploded. The warden is on my back for it. Sometimes I think he cares more for the prisoners than the ones guarding them. The singing continues. I think it's starting to affect my men. Something must be done. Those bloody caves! Boring, I know, but I'm starting to believe the warden was right not to go there. Why is that boring? That's a strange phrase. Something real nasty must have gotten out, and who knows what else dwells down there. After the incident with the prisoner exploding, the reports got even weirder, so finally I took a few good men to search the prison from top to bottom. In the seldom utilized depths, we found a weird artifact floating in midair. I remember thinking that it looked like something my dog could have fetched, but the singing was instead so beautiful it almost made me forget what I was doing down there. The singing alone killed some of my best men. I saw them walking right into the lava as if they'd lost all sense of direction. I'll never forget the smell of burning flesh. It was horrible, but I must have snapped out of it because seconds later I had thrown the bloody thing in the lava. Ha! It shrieked in agony. Or was it laughing? I couldn't really tell, and it being gone was all that mattered. It must have been destroyed. I saw it with my own eyes. But the high priest the warden sent for said the bloody thing can't be destroyed, only contained. I told him that I had already taffin obliterated that thing and totally removed it from existence. So what's all this talk about it not being possible to destroy? Pfft. If it was built, it can also be destroyed, but that smarty-pants know-it-all said it would soon return, and ordered us to set a trap, strictly according to his instructions. I laughed the high priest right in his face when he described his plan to me. Beeswax? Really? Sure, if he wants to make a fool out of himself, then be my guest. I chose the 3 best-suited men I had and told them to play along. I couldn't wait to see the high priest's face when he would finally realize that I'd been right all along. I felt like an idiot when the bloody thing actually did return. But luckily for me, we were ready, and the high priest's plan worked. My men are in stasis, but at least that bloody thing is now contained. Those 3 deserve a big fat raise. The warden wanted me to withhold their wages, by which he probably meant to not pay them at all, because they aren't doing what they signed up for. I told him he could shove that opinion up his rear opening, and if I hadn't restrained myself right then and there, he could easily have been walking the everlasting fields by now. The only decent thing to do is to send their wages to their families until we find a way to destroy the bloody thing, which also happens to be what I actually told the warden. From the look in his eyes, I think he understood. He had to, but he said he couldn't give me the funds for it. Psh! He can word it any way he wants, but my men still have families to support, and I'm not going to let them down. The warden eventually came around and decided to pay what he owes. Maybe he's not such a noble after all. I bet his wife told him a thing or two, though. Yeah, did I get the beeswax from there? No. I can't actually remember where you get it, but no worries, I'll get it eventually. Yeah. Man, this is just like such a cool, sweet mission, and this room is not even pitch 100% black, and it's got these awesome little stubby chests that look like a bread box PC. It's pretty cool. Jim, if you lay your hands on Esther like that again, I'll swear I'll rip them off and feed them to you. Carl. Yeah, so you can't do nothing here. But I got a couple of keys. One's for the ventilation, so I can explore all the way in the ventilation. The only downside with the keychain is that once you've collected it, it just goes to being a keychain again, and you can't read which keys you actually have. Which is sort of unfortunate, but it's okay. So, we've also got this Hand of Glory, but like I said, you can easily go down into that hell pit and just, fiddle around with the directions and not have to worry about being blind to the truth, by which I mean being audibly blind. It's like being blind, except it's with your ears. And I just can't help but kleptomaniacally steal all these pointless arrows I'm never gonna use from these dudes lying down. I mean, they sleep with their bows and... oh, it's just amazing. Isn't there a book here? Yeah. Those taffers had me transferred. I had it all worked out. I didn't have to stand out in the rain, and I could take a nap whenever I wanted without anyone ever noticing. But not anymore. Someone must have ratted me out, and now I have to watch the main entrance instead. Yawn! The captain's new bird is pretty fine, though, and she's here quite often. I wonder what her husband would say if he knew. The kitchen maid is here to serve us, so I don't get what Carl's problem is. I bet he's poking her. Why else would he care so much what I do with her? That's what she's here for anyway, ain't it? I hate that carpenter. He thinks he's so fancy with his sculptures, but he can't even read. So I've got Jim's diary. So, for some reason, it goes in my inventory, but I don't think there's anything important in it. Strange. Oh well, High Priest. Oh, I do have a map, so... I don't know if the beeswax is in the High Priest room. I know it's somewhere, but I can't frickin' remember where... oh my god. Could be some random room. I guess I don't know if the High Priest even has a room. Whoa. Hang on there, buddy. Wait. I should go down to the armory first. That way I can start playing the Fen way with a blackjack, and a blackjack, and a blackjack, and a blackjack. Jesus Christ. And everything. And everything. Okay, so. Just quickly go into this room, but wait a minute. Oh yeah, your keychain. Oh, hang on, shit.
Hello? Anyone there?
Yes, your
Nothing,
key.
I guess.
Hang on, I'll tell you in a minute. Your keychain is positioned in the inventory on purpose, so it says in the readable. Well, yeah, you can choose your sword. Oh, which sword do I want to choose? Oh, I think I'll choose the middle way. Oh shit, that was slightly to the left of center. Oh crap. End of statement. Anyways, do I get my lockpicks here? I don't have my lockpicks, do I? Surely I must get my lockpicks here. Oh yeah, they're over there. Great. Awesome, and I get more water arrows. Yeah. Water arrows are, like, extremely precious to a ridiculous degree. Ah, my old friend. How I've missed you so, and my old friends. Yeah, and there's that objective. Get your equipment back. Now, you might think, oh, there's not too many objectives. The mission's pretty simple. Well, haha, the joke's on you. Anyways, the keychain is specifically positioned in the inventory to be right after the lockpick. So you just hit your lockpick key, and then you scroll to the keychain, and so you don't have to scroll through your inventory to see all the keys like you normally would. Very much appreciated. Here's some crates. I know, and there's the Hand of Glory. We'll see what you can do with that later on. There's plenty of things you can do with a hand. Yeah. Anything on the top shelf? Maybe? Some sort of industrial-looking feed company? Hey. I guess not. Okay, I got the arrows from here. Got the stuff from here. Got the sword from there. I am ready to play the Fen way now. The Fen... Cut. Fen! Oh, okay.
Sure
I'm done.
Nothing.
It was absolutely nothing, sir. Thank you very much. I thank you very much for playing my game. I also thank a Christian. Yeah, that was a joke. Anyway! Forget that I said that. Please forget that I said that. And I'll... Yeah, I total loss. I remember finding that wax somewhere or other. That's crazy. I'm going about this completely in a different order than I did when I first played it, so this is kind of weird for me. But never you mind. Okay, right. Gotta explore the floors methodically. That's a interesting looking thingamabob there. Also, I think I might have accidentally had a texture pack on when I swear I didn't, but these bricks looked a lot higher res. I don't know. I did. I could swear I removed that line that said use the texture pack last time. You're not supposed to use one. That's what the author said. He said that it would make secret doors visible and it would screw up things. Well, fortunately, things didn't seem to get screwed up last time, so I guess carry on with the inconsistency. God, I hate that. Anyway, here I am in Confusedville. And it's another dormitory. The most exciting part of any game. Also, I can pick these open. Oh man, it's gonna be loot, or it's gonna be like a loaf of bread or an apple or something. It's gonna be loot. Okay, great. And, kleptomaniacally taking the arrows. This is the kleptomaniacal episode. I just like saying that word. Certain words are just fun to say. So says me. That's a subjective opinion. You know, you don't have to hold it, but you don't have to hold it. But hey, that guy's sleeping on his back. How healthy! Sleep on your stomach, your face will get smushed into the sausage, which I mean covers. But you know, sausage. Hey, you have an arrow on your back? Yeah. That guy's like, haha, no one can pick my arrows, for I'm sleeping in a way that no one can pick my arrows. Hey, that guy didn't rock his looting. How tragic. I'm pretty certain the captain is running his own show in the forbidden areas. Probably something illegal. That's why he doesn't want anyone down there, but I'm onto him when I want in. I went down today, but all I can remember is the singing. It was real bonny. I wouldn't mind spending some alone time with that singing lady. I could listen to her voice all day. I've never seen her, but I bet she's a real looker. I've finally managed to tame these damn rats. They'll make me rich, somehow. The rats have betrayed me. They just used me, and now they're laughing at me. Where's everyone gone? The rats are everywhere. What if the rats ate them all? I must open the bastards and look inside. Today's a bad day for me. That's a thing. That's a thing you can say. Yeah. Okay, this is the doctor's office, and I can probably bust my way into the doctor's. Oh, God, man, I was looking for my left. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to bust my way into the doctor's office. Instead, I'm going to demonstrate something for you here. This hand of glory. You can awkwardly look at a door, but then you have to look down.
Now, open lock to the dead man's knock.
And the door is open for you. Just another cool thing about this mission, and another cool way to get around. And it's pretty dark in here, but that's okay. That's how I like it. Oh, man. And you got some ink, and a breath potion, and books as galore. Lord Edwards is always trying to save money, but Charlotte and I have been here since the prison was restored, so yes, I think we deserve the high pay. That servant girl, Gwen, I think her name is, has still not woken up. I don't even know what she was doing down in the prison, but she was found there after having fainted. Today, I finally procured that book I've long searched for. I'm quite certain that none of the recipes in it work, or that they might even be detrimental to one's health, but it's an interesting document on medicinal history nonetheless. The wording is sometimes odd, which reminds me of a belief among the pre-pagan tribes that used to inhabit the ground on which the city was later built. They believed that one died if not looked at, so they used to paint open eyes on their eyelids or the walls of their huts so as not to inadvertently kill anyone. When someone died, the whole tribe used to gather around and stare at the dead body in hopes of reviving it. This belief was later abandoned, but lived on in their language as a figure of speech. That is a very believable legend for some reason. It just has a flair of, like, strange old things that primitive man would believe, I guess. I don't know. Gavin was here to have his lungs checked. He's been coughing badly, but no blood yet, which is a good sign. I kept him overnight to see if a change in climate would help. The next day, he said he felt much better. He seemed to be more of his old self again, and while I examined him, he went on a bit about a story he'd read about traveling forward in time. I told him it's called living, but he just shook his head and didn't mention it again. The next evening, I saw him sitting with Gwen, who still hasn't woken up. I will need to find a way to feed her, lest she starve to death. I've contacted my colleagues on the mainland, but no answer yet. I may have found a volunteer to try out the eyesight potion. If it works out, I will test it on myself next. Gavin has been sitting with Gwen every evening now, just holding her hand and talking softly to her about daily events. I don't know what good it does, but he seems keen on continuing. The carpenter contacted me today and wanted me to teach him how to read and write. I told him no, but maybe my wife would be willing. She used to work as a governess before she quit and came to work for me as a nurse. I'll ask her tomorrow. So this girl, Gwen, there's something you can do to help her, but I never figured out what that was either, so instead have another book. Oh, it's a recipe book. Forward. This is a collection of recipes for potions of various uses. Some are old, while others are very old. The original sources have all been lost in the mists of time. No one in our modern era is known to have tried these recipes. Let this be a warning, if you will. Note that while blessed water and holy water are technically the same thing, the former must be blessed a second time for it to be of direct use. The latter, on the other hand, cannot be mixed with other fluids. A bit awkward, one might say, but such are the matters at hand. I don't think that's quite correct, but you don't need to worry about that, trust me. Potion of extended vision. To see more of the things around you, mix in equal parts the blood of a dead rat, together with water from a blessed source, and swallow the resulting mixture. The two liquids tend to react violently when mixed, so wait for the reaction to finish before drinking. The effect lasts for 1 day and 1 night. When it eventually wears off, you will immediately fall asleep. Crystal of no bonds. Yeah, well, that's okay, because we're only here for the night. Mix the blood of a dead rat with the burnt remains of your target, or, if that is not available, a close relative, and dip a water crystal in the resulting mixture. The water crystal changes color to a deep red or purple. Throw the crystal at your target, which will then inhale the fumes and supposedly be freed of all bonds. Also works when the target is contained. Crystal of demon unseen. Mix the water from blessed source with the burnt remains of your target, or, if that is not available, a close relative, and dip a water crystal in the resulting mixture. The water changes color to a light blue. Throw the crystal at your target, which will then inhale the fumes and become unseen, which I guess they mean dead. If the target is contained, the prepared crystal has no effect, stuttering for some reason. So, that target stuff is something I haven't quite figured out. I figured out part of it, but, well, we'll get to that later. We'll get to that later. Wow, this place is dark and dreary. Could use some light, but I mean, that's kind of dangerous. Also, it's still dreary as fuck, even with light on, so it's not even bother. I mean, seriously, it's just way more fun to open doors like this.
Now, open lock to the dead man's knock.
Also, that's a nice fob distance. 37-foot-long arms there. It's pretty nice. So here's the girl, Gwen. I don't really know what you do with her, but yeah, if the patient starts snoring, make sure all airways are clear and adjust the patient's head if necessary. Well, you can't do that in Thief TM, so... Oh, well... You know what? I won't steal her food. Because that might be the thing that causes her to, like, totally die. I don't know. Anyways, I think... Oh, here's some talking in real life. Crazy, I know. Spooky. Why'd they air the Christmas episode before the Halloween one? Weird. Anyways, I think that I will... Oh, shit. Kind of walk around on this floor a bit more, and then leave it there for the day, because, wow, this mission's quite a nice, long, meaty, chunkful one. And, we don't want to go spewing our meatballs into everybody's visage. What is that? I don't even remember that door. What? I don't even remember this. Oh, it leads outside. Oh, and by the way, the frame rate tanks outside because there's a huge view distance, even though you can't see anything because it's black. And also that lighthouse, because it's black, all over the place, because that lighthouse light has a really sweet light effect, although you can... Oh, that's not even the lighthouse, that's the tower. The lighthouse is like freaking over there or something. I don't know. But it's got like this big old shining white light effect, and it's like pretty sweet looking. Oh, this is this place, yeah. Go away, I need my sleep. Boring. Gah. Yeah. And I can't open the door either because it's blocked from the other side, and I can't use the hand because it's not locked, and also because it's blocked from the other side. It's quite a strange mishap or mishap, if you want to be incorrect. This is a cool outside place you can climb, but I said I would explore this floor and no more. So, let's explore this floor and no more. Notes. There's a lot of notes. Notes! At first I was impressed by how smart Borin is, but he can be such a bore at times with his constant lectures and attempts at witticisms at the expense of others. Why must he be such a pompous rear all the time? Calling the guards generics isn't very nice, and it's not even funny. And how come he got the better room when I've been here longer? Calling the guards generics, is that like a Drawmed joke or something? I chatted a little with the guard on patrol today, whose name is Carl, by the way. He's a really nice fellow, a bit undereducated, of course, but nice. I expected him to be crude and vulgar, as I've seen him be in the company of the other guards, but he was actually quite pleasant to be around. A lot warmer than Borin can ever hope to be. He spoke lovingly about the missus back home and his daughters whom he misses a lot, all 4, wow, of them. And then more notes, which she has taken the liberty of writing on each frickin' page. And yeah, I think there could be a secret in this room. Probably not, but like, something has led me to believe that. Well, I tried to make Gavin kiss me today, but he hugged me instead. I know I'm not that ugly, so he's obviously an idiot. How come Esther is getting all the fun when I'm getting none at all? Sure, hugging is nice, I guess, but I'm a woman, damn it, not a teddy bear. Hey guys, name's Fen. I'm a woman, damn it. Anyway, I guess I could probably open this dead man's lock as well. Let's try it. One of these days I'm going to use my lockpicks ever, but you do have to scroll to the dead man's hand.
Now, open lock to the dead man's knock.
Wonder how the hell he did that. That's crazy. Nice script, whatever it is. Okay,
Hello?
I guess I'm almost done with this exploration. Oh shit, that was meant to be a portmanteau of floor and exploration, but I think that sounded very bad indeed. Let's pretend I didn't say that, okay? So, yeah, just a bit more, and... and there's a bathroom. It's amazing. There's a vent you can't get to because it's too small and it's already off screen. And there's the cool elevator, and here's possibly a dude. Yeah. See, that lighthouse effect is like just awesome looking. I mean, look at that, eh? Look at it, eh? I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before, and it even glows when it goes right in your face. That is so cool. And it's really, really a neat thing because it means the light changes all the time, so it's like strategic too. It's real sweet looking. And now that I've stolen some food and chucked a drink off, which I'm not going to do because I'm probably going to alert somebody. Yeah, but it just makes it slow though, but that's okay. Maybe the light doesn't make it slow, maybe the view distance. Anyways, yeah, that'll be all for today. So, see you guys next time. And bye for now.